I'm really good at making myself sad. Really, really am. It's not a good thing by any means, obviously. Nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody, but shouldn't want to be sad. You shouldn't like being sad. Being sad's not exactly fun. And, well, today I'm gonna try to do the opposite. I don't want to make myself sad today. I spent enough time sad already. And today, I don't want to be. I want to make myself happy today. I don't really know how to do that. Kind of debating if I should steal another one of these little axolotls. I don't really know how to make myself happy, per se, necessarily. But I do know there's lots of ways to make me sad. So I feel like if I avoid doing that, it's at least a step in the right direction, right? Because I don't know, man. No, I don't really. I always feel like I don't have much to be sad about, right? Like, I kind of always have felt this way whenever I'm sad, which is why I feel like I have some sort of undiagnosed something, something or other, you know? But, I always just feel like I don't really have a reason to be sad. I don't really have anything to be sad about. I'm sure I could scour up some random reasons, but it's not like anything directly correlated. You know, like there's nothing has like happened that's like, oh yeah, makes sense that you're sad. It's just like just sad sometimes, all the time, you know? And it sucks. But like I said, today I'm gonna try to not be sad. I'm gonna try to be happy today. I'm kind of tired of being sad. It's exhausting, you know? I've been I've been having good days, and then bad nights is usually how it's been going. Like, I got all this extra free time now, and I'll have a great day all day long. I'm about to just walk in a circle. Hold on. I'll have a great day doing whatever. La da da da. You know, the normal. Ow. And then, like, I really am just going in circles here, huh? Okay. Well, anyway. Then, like, midnight, 3 a.m. rolls around, and it's like my whole good day, it was just non-existent because it's nighttime now, and I'm sad now. And I don't know why. I'm sure there's, well, I mean, the why is a lot of different reasons, to be honest. Every day could be something different, you know? I think a big part of it, I think the most obvious part of it is just my uncertainty of the future obviously leaves me with quite a bit of anxiety as to, you know, where I'm going, what I'm doing, etc., etc. I made like 3 videos talking about the same thing ever since I quit my job. So we're gonna try to not do that today. But I mean, it's a pretty pressing issue, pressing concern as to, you know, well, exactly that. What am I doing? Where am I going? Etc., etc., etc. But it's fine. Try not to worry so much about it. You know, I sometimes you just can't really help it, or I can't really help it, I should say. It's hard not to worry, you know. It's concerning at the least. I don't want to go nowhere forever. I don't want to be I don't want to feel like I made a mistake, I think is what it really boils down to, because I feel like I made a good decision. I took myself out of a place that I was not being respected or treated fairly or compensated for my efforts, or, you know, all kinds of reasons. I'm not gonna go down the list. All kinds of things pushed me to quit my job, and I don't feel like it was a bad idea. But the more time I spend without a job and going nowhere, the more I feel as if I made a mistake, right? Because, nice. Well, just because I'm not doing anything, not going anywhere. I'm spending my time moping. Not even really, but sometimes, like, when these late nights roll around, really feels like all I do is spend my night moping around, thinking about all of these issues and dilemmas, and then not making any progress to change it. But just don't really know what to do, and I'm not really trying to throw like a pity party, you know? Don't want to come and just whine and wail on about, oh, I'm so sad, I quit my job, I don't know what to do with my life, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up, grow up, you know? Get a grip. So it's not like I'm trying to do that. I'm not looking for pity or sympathy or like, I'm not really looking for anything. I just don't have anything better to do with my time, and I don't like keeping all my thoughts to myself, you know? And I guess when this is all I've been thinking about, it's hard to talk about anything else. But I've been searching through my past for some sort of comfort, I think. It's really all I can assume because I don't like to think about the past. I do it more often than I should, and it doesn't ever really get better, you know? Like thinking about the past or like reminiscing on memories can be good, can be nice, whatever. And I don't really do that. I feel like, well, I guess I do. But when I'm reminiscing on memories, it just makes me sad because I just think about like, oh, things were so much better back then during that time. Back when you talked to those people. Whoa, hello. Well, I'm definitely not finding what I'm looking for, but I'm finding new stuff instead. So I guess that's cool. Yeah. Okay, sure. Let's just, why not? Why not? Okay, let's see. I wanna, so cool. It's gorgeous in here. Never seen this block with this texture pack. It's really pretty. I'm gonna make a staircase out of here and go from there, I guess. Because my inventory's getting way too full. But yeah, I feel like whenever I reminisce on the past, it really just makes me sad because I just think about the good times, and instead of being happy that they existed, I'm just sad that they're gone, and that sucks. And it's really just I I wish I could change the way I think about it. Like it's really just my fault, you know? It's the way that I choose to think about these memories that makes me sad about them. But I can't like actively not think about it that way. Like I can't just decide like, oh, I'm not gonna be sad about this. Once it comes, once it starts, it's already there. It's done. So it sucks. I guess. I mean, it's weird because some days, I guess that's just growth, right? I'm answering my own sentences here without even saying them. But I guess it's just growth because sometimes you think about these memories and it makes you sad because you're like, oh, those were such good friends or such good times we had back then, whatever. And then sometimes those same memories come back a couple weeks later, a couple months later, however, maybe years, whatever. In my case, it's been just like every other day is something new. And I found that some of these memories don't bother me so much anymore. Something that made me sad a few months ago is now fine, like, or just less sad, if you will. Like it's just I'm better at appreciating what was. Like I was just saying, is I always think about how sad it is that it's gone or whatever, and I can't appreciate the fact that it happened. But I'm getting better at it. I guess it depends on the memory, you know. Some memories are easier to appreciate than others. But I, in some ways I feel like it's getting better or getting easier, I should say, to deal with, for lack of a better word. Because what else am I doing if I'm not dealing with my own thoughts, you know? They're they're just a lot to handle sometimes. Nothing you can do about it except for, well, I guess think through them, get over them, cope. I don't know. Just keep pushing. Just keep going, you know? Don't let it hold you back. That's what I'm trying my best to do. Trying not to let it all hold me back from whatever potentials people seem to remind me that they see in me. I'm not sure what, but I'll just keep doing my best because it's all I can do, right? Like, what's the point in giving up? You give up, then you're never gonna make any kind of progress at anything. So you just gotta strive for the best. Strive for whatever you can. And that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to try my best. Which is feels kind of contradicting. But it's true. There's nothing else I can do but try my best. Or try my best. It's a process. And it's not always easy. But I'm kind of tired of letting my past hold me back. Not really hold me back, but make me sad, which I guess in a way is holding me back because, yeah, you know, I'm talking in circles right now, but I hopefully you get what I'm trying to say here. Is I'm just I look to the past for some kind of comfort of the future, some sort of inspiration that things are gonna work out and that it's not all completely hopeless. And sometimes I guess it works. Sometimes I do find that comfort that I'm looking for because I have had a tendency for things to work out. I guess it's not really me having a tendency necessarily, but things in my life kind of just work out a lot. Like, I feel like it's just kind of a natural luck that I mean, yeah, things just kind of things turn out. Things always turn out. Things always work out eventually, you know? Sometimes maybe not as soon as you hope that it does. Sometimes it might take a while. And it might feel like it's never going to happen and it's never going to work out and that you're destined to fail or be miserable or whatever it might be that's bothering you. For me, it's I it's a lot of things actually for me, but a big one for really all my life has been a fear of the future. I've always been very afraid of the future because it's always been so uncertain to me. And a lot of that is my own fault. Now that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That should be on fire. But whatever. I'm not even gonna intrusive thoughts are telling me to try to land on it, but I know how those leaves work. I might be stupid, but I'm not dumb. Anywho, the future has always been scary to me because it's uncertain. I mean, that's life, you know? Life is uncertain. Life is full of uncertainties, I think is a better way to. Oh, that's sad. Full of uncertainties. There's no guarantee for anything in this world. I've said that probably a million times. And I mean, it just grows truer every day. There's no guarantee for anything in this world except for death. That's depressing. But what the? Is that the? Oh, there's a yellow one. I want a blue one though. But I think you're the one I tried to steal last time. Yesterday. Whatever day that was. I'll take him. I'll take him. I was gonna make something and I forgot. Oh yeah. No, so you know, life is full of uncertainties. Full of questions, lacking answers. You just keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and hoping that things work out. I suppose that's probably not true for everybody. I feel like some people probably plan things out. That was a regular fish. Thought it was another little axolotl. But I feel like some people probably plan things. Is it raining up there, dude? Yuck. Do I go back or do I stay in my cave? I think I'm just gonna stay in here for a minute. Don't want to walk in the rain. Gross. Let's go try to find the same place I've been searching for forever. But yeah, I feel like some people make plans for the future. Some people are, I don't want to say smarter. I mean, smarter than me for sure. For sure. For sure. But I don't want to insult anybody else. So I'm not going to say like smarter people in general, but definitely smarter than me because I've never been one to plan for the future. If you don't already know that about me, I kind of just lived my life winging everything, you know? And well, it's worked out so far, surprisingly. Very surprisingly, to be honest. So I don't really see a reason to stop now, you know? Why, if I made it this far, by I was gonna say by my lonesome, but that's not really true, because, you know, I've not been alone all my life. Like, I've had parents and friends and whatever else, you know? Like, but what was I gonna say? By my intuition, you know? My natural smarts, I guess. Um, you know, I've made it this far. Things have worked out when they really shouldn't have. You know, I don't. I feel like I brush over it in a lot of my videos. Like I briefly mention school all the time. That's loud and obnoxious. I mention school a lot, and I don't ever brush over it because if I start talking about it, I'll probably keep going for like I could go for a long time just talking about school, my experiences in school, and well, I guess lack of. Like I could just, but um, if I could think without this thunder booming in my ear, I made a video once, like a long time ago, talking about school, and I've always thought about doing another one, but never got around to it. So I don't really like to just drop it. Like I just brush over it all the time in here or in these videos. But anywho, I am just lucky. I'm really just lucky because things just work out in my favor without much effort coming from me, which is not a good thing. And it's definitely reinforced quite a bit of, I feel like a bit of laziness in myself because I, at my worst of times, oh, mean, I mean, I might as well, right? Might as well, you know? It's right here. Although, wish I could. I mean, whatever, dude. It's one little empty spot of water. Who cares? It looks stupid anyways. It's definitely made me lazy though, because at my worst of times, my worst of moments, I tell myself that it's gonna work out because it always does. It always works out. It always has before, and my hope is that it always will. The reality of that is not true, and things could go very downhill very quickly. And I'm well aware of that. I've seen it happen or start to happen. Different, I feel like I just came from here, but you know, leave no corner unturned, right? I hear a skeleton. It's, I lost my train of thought now. I just become lazy because I have this faith that everything's gonna work out fine, or in general, and that I'll be okay in the end. Which is a I don't like that noise. I don't know what that noise was, but I didn't like it. I think it was that witch. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. That was a disgusting, weird noise. We're out of here. I'm gone. I changed my mind. Regret my decisions. Take me home. Yeah, so it's kind of like a good and a bad thing, I feel like. Like, on one hand, it gives me a little bit of reassurance. Like, it's kind of become a comfort thing to tell myself, I still hear that witch. Did she throw something at me? Like, dude, leave me alone. Don't know where all these fish are coming from, but maybe we'll find it. Nope, definitely not. Okay. So it's kind of a crutch almost to make myself feel better in my worst of moments, which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, it's good to have systems or things to help you feel better, help you get out. She is, dude. She's chasing me, throwing potions. Get away. I don't even. She's got to be like way up there or something, right? Where are those coming from? I wanna. They look so cool, but they're so annoying to deal with. She's like on the other side of the water. Whatever, dude. Have fun. Throw in your little potions. I'm off. I'm out of here. Maybe I'll be able to keep my train of thought if I get out of here. The goat? Oh my god. Look at him go. Okay. Anyways, it's good to have systems and just things in general to help you in your more uh, negative moments. That's a good way to word it. In your more negative moments. Okay, well, that's annoying. And it's definitely better to have something healthy than a lot of other alternatives to making yourself feel better. And I guess for me, it's to just remind myself that I'll be okay, which is very simple, very, very simple. And it doesn't really work very well. But it reinforces my, can't really say inability to do anything, because I'm very capable, just not willing. And that's the problem. I'm very capable, I just don't want to anymore. I don't want to do anything anymore. I'm tired of doing things. Tired of living, but like I don't want to die all the time. You know, just just sometimes. And that's okay. This is not an air pocket. That's okay. You know, that's okay. At least I'm gonna say it is, cause I'm living it, and I'm not gonna knock anybody else if they feel like I do, where you just tired, tired of living, tired of existing. It's draining, but I'm gonna keep my faith and my hope that everything will work out, that everything will be fine, as it always has been. Always, always has been. Every time before, every other situation, negative feeling, bad days, bad years, they all pass. They all move on. Life continues, good and bad. It all just keeps going. Everything works out in the end. If it doesn't, it's probably not over yet. At least that's how I'm gonna think about it. Things haven't worked out, then things just aren't over. The good times are yet to come, and I'll just keep waiting. There's nothing else I can do. I mean, obviously, in some capacity, I'm trying to work towards the good days, but who's to say what they even are? Who's to say I'll even know it when I get there? Maybe these are the good days. Maybe things are about to get worse from here, you know? That's, I guess that's just the gamble of life, really. You never know. Things could get better, things could get worse. You just gotta keep pushing, keep trying. Try to reassure yourself that it'll be okay. It'll work out. Whatever it is you hope for, it'll happen. Might take a while. It might not happen the way you think, might not happen the way you hope, but it's gotta work out, right? Otherwise, what's the point? You know? I don't know. I think that's all for me today. Tomorrow, we'll be back at the house. Maybe, hopefully, probably. Actually, I kind of want to go back to the house, but I am lost. Not really lost. I don't want to drag this on forever and ever and ever once I start losing my thoughts. So I'm going to come over here, find a good spot to take a picture for a thumbnail, or two, or three, or four. And thank you so much for watching, listening, being here, whatever. I clicked the right button this time. That's good. I never clicked the right button. This armor looks stupid, but I don't have inventory space. So, whatever. I like looking at my face. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I know you probably missed the pandas. So, here you go. This is what you get. We'll be back tomorrow. Or eventually. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? We gotta get back to the house. I don't know, dude. Anyways, goodbye.